Property has no alpha dynamic. It conceives itself as individual and placement of all theory that doesn't displace the capital virtue of ethics. Ethics is a mediocre degree. It doesn't intrude itself on the public. It states that the public is a pronoun to responsibility, which is to impair you, to require you to post privilege as virtue. Virtue does not imply that you're in agreement to the law. Law adjusts itself to property. Property is nominal and property is ethical. So if ethics is nominal, why does property include virtue? Because property isn't virtuous. Property is sedative. Once you have property, you no longer imply that you are logical. Logic is a requirement to reason, and reason supplaces property as if it were a anode rather than a denode. So detonation of property would be to conceive objects as physics. So physics is negative of all property, and property enhances physics to the state that nobody is ethically required to agree upon injunction. Injunctive propositions no longer require people to effectually enhance dilemmas. So dilemmas incisively require of you to mindfully address inquisition as if it were status. And status is a enhancement of the law. Law does not scholastically improve upon property. Property repairs the fact that we are under enhancement. So if we are to require upon people the state of mind to have objective lenses, this virtue no longer exists within ethics. It exists within requirements to property. And property is capital to conceiving loans as if they were obsolescent. And obsolescence is the virtue of property, not the fact that we enhance ourselves, but the fact that we detonate mind as if it were negative. So if we negate property, not only does mind occur, mind negates itself as enhancement. So if we are to be super creatures, which is the property of humanism, humanity is no longer a object. It is a being. Being is the in facto representation of objects. And objects are lens to truth that don't minotaur but migrate. So if the sense of ability occurs under the negation of property, the incision to remove vowels is a negative to all features of autonomous zones, which would be to inquire upon objects as if they were true. So truth is no longer a degree in property, but a proposition to remove state, which would be mind.